Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to be working on a little exhaust project I finally get in, and show you the old stuff. But first, what's that? So I'm going to pull this out right here, the old stuff, and we're going to get going. Alright, I know what you're thinking. What in the heck is this? Well, this was my way of spending about $50 on exhaust tubing to getting out of a $200 ticket. So there it is. That's what I used. Good old 45-degree cuts, the weld there, and weld there. It was only temporary. That's where this box comes into. So let's open this up, cut that up, and get this thing on jack stands and get going. It's like Christmas, you know? There it is. That's what that is. Alright, now that I've made a mess in my driveway of packaging and parts, look at the instructions and put it all together so you can see how it looks and what it all looks like. Ready? Spin cut. Alright, anyway, here we are. Check it out. Hooker, true dual exhaust. But wait, there's more. I made the mistake online. I didn't look to see what the fitment was. It is for my car, it is. But this Hooker Blacheart True Dual exhaust requires to be installed with their Hooker mid-length headers. So, again, on my end, I completely messed up. I noticed that I ordered on a Thursday, I noticed on a Friday, I emailed the guy. I'm like, hey, I was like, whatever you do, don't send it out. I made a mistake. I need to pay a little bit more money for the kit I actually need. And he emailed me Friday when they were back in the office and was like, yep, it already sent, so we can send you a return order. I'm like, no, I'll keep it for right now, see if I can fab something up. I'll look at it when I get it. And looking at it now, see, the thing is, right about here-ish on both sides, the long tubes come to about here. Alright, and the outlet on the long tubes is about 3 inches. This is 2.5. So as beautiful as this kit may look, I might have to return it. So, I really need to get this car out this year. This is like the last thing holding me from going to get it re-license plated and out on the road again. So yeah, here I am. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Maybe I'll put a few parts on it and see what happens. If it's any good, I'll use it, maybe not. But things never go right. Even in the best case, it's like they just still don't go right. So I'm gonna see anyway. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, after about an hour of looking things over and whatnot, that paper's blowing in front of me. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and install this kit. I'm gonna have to get a few adapter pieces from 3-inch to 2.5, because I'll just show you what I'm working with here. So this is what I had on there before. this was connected to the long tubes. There's still a piece. Is this the right way? I think so. Yes, maybe. That looks better. Alright, anyway. This is what I had before. There's a piece right here that goes to the driver's side long tube. And this goes to the passenger side. What I'm thinking is I can, since this is stainless 2, I can cut this somewhere here-ish, lengthwise, I don't know where exactly. And then get the adapter and put the adapter on to the elbow that is similarly like this right here on the long tube setup, or the True Dual setup. So I called a friend of mine who's done exhausts on his F-bodies and Trans Ams a little much more than I have. He's like, yeah, most of the kits I get you have to modify. So I don't know how exactly I'm going to set this up, but yeah, like I said, we're just going to go for it. So here we go. Quite a bit later now. Went through this kit after I did this and realized that all the bolts and some of the washers were not in this kit as well. But a little hardware run, had to go to Good Old AutoZone and pick up some adapters for the exhaust from one of the long tubes that are on there now to where I have to go now. So I'm going to reuse. I have a Y pipe I can use for pieces. And yeah, let's keep going. It's kind of dark out though, so hopefully we can see under there. So, let's do this again here. This is now the second day of doing this. I started this the other night, and I didn't really know how to get a camera angle, and it was really dark. We were up till about 12 o'clock in the nighttime doing this. Had a friend come over and give me a hand, but here's where I got. Alright, so, started from the back, putting on these hangers, and getting the mufflers here all done. Show you upside down. Here we go. Getting them out, and then went through here and put the tubes on over the axle. We're gonna have to slide up there real quick. So 1 second. I put that middle piece on the X pipe right there. See, it's X. And I put on the piece that came with the kit, and sure as heck, right after the long tubes, that adapter that I got fit right there. So that'll work perfectly. Now for that side though, I took the old piece that was on this side, stuck it over there, and I have to figure out how that's gonna fit over there. So that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, it was dark, and also before I get to that, right here after this X pipe slash intermediate, right where they're going to be connecting, I'm going to have to just adjust and like cut off maybe a few inches on each side on the X pipe intermediate right here by itself. But it should be able to get up in there. I'm going to get going here, so in case the rain comes, and give you an update in a minute. Alright, take 20, because this camera doesn't know what's going on with the memory card. But anyway, this is an old piece I had from the last exhaust, from that Y pipe, and I stuck it in there, and it's got a perfect bend in it, right about, I don't know if I can get it on camera. It's got the bend's right here, and it lines up perfectly with the piece from the Hooker Blacheart's along the Trudeau setup. So I made a mark. I'm gonna cut it. I got a sawzall. Fortunately, I don't have a big enough bandsaw to cut this. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Here we go. Not bad at all. I'm gonna file it off so it'll be a little better for the coupler to go around it. But yeah, keep going. It is now downpouring. I guess we're gonna have to wait for day 3 on this. Woo! We're back. This is currently day 3 of putting on exhaust. And finally, just look at that sky. Look at that. It's probably the only clear day we're gonna get, honestly. But we're back at the home garage again. I'm going to show the exhaust all bolted up. I know there wasn't much assembly process recording and whatnot, but it's really tight under there. I really don't want to break this camera. It's whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna jack the car up real quick, and then I'm gonna take this under. I have to go and grab my handy dandy little Milwaukee impact here, and gotta use this. It's a 5/8 and 9/16 to tighten up the exhaust clamps, and then we'll start it up and see how it sounds. So let's do it. Jacks are on, front tire up there is propped. But anyway, here we go. Hooker Blacheart True Duals are on. All the way and up to the 1-2s. We'll get up there, but that's what I was talking about right here. This is where it gets fun. So, coming from the back is where I started. These two slip couplings, you gotta play with them a little bit. But that's not where the problem lies. The problem lies is that when I ordered the wrong kit, these adapters here went all the way up to the mid-length headers. And see, what I had to do is use a adapter right there from 3 to 2.5, and then I had some old band clamps from the last wide pipe I used. It slid right into the existing coupling on the exhaust, and I put a clamp there, and there's 2 more in the middle for where that Y's off and goes to the other side, where you can see that I did the same thing. I put that adapter piece on and a little extra length of pipe I had. But this is where it's really tight. There's, I don't know, here. Let's see if I can back up far enough for you. The hand's pretty big, but that's how much room I got to play with down here. So, yeah, let me get this done and I'll be right back with you. Now, how about that? That is so much quieter. Can't even really hear it in here. It's nice. Fixed the shift valve, by the way. Still got to do the catch can hoses. Let's give you some rev videos. As you can tell, my car is in dire need of a tune, so I shall be getting that done very soon. I hope you enjoyed the content today. I know it was kind of vague and I wasn't really able to get me actually putting on the exhaust just because of the room I have. But I hope you got the general concept of that. So give me a thumbs up, like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. There's plenty more to come. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.